Alright, welcome back to the GSAC tournament. Spawning in the top right, we have the Terran player, DDRChamp. And in the upper left-hand corner, the Protoss player, it's Tinfoilhat. Can't even say it. Tinfoilhat. Alright, so already some great games coming up between these two, and with a 1-1 score, it's now basically a best of 3. So stakes are risen a little bit more for both these players, which is always good to see. In the best of 5, it's always the worst when it's just a 3-0, but no. We're going to go into at least a 4th game, maybe even a 5th, and that's always exciting for me. So, first game we saw Tinfoilhat fail with a 4-gate, but then he mixed it up the second game with a robo push. It was a little bit delayed, you know. He could have done a couple things better, especially with getting that gas and putting down a second robo bait way too early. But, you know, it still worked out for him in the end. You know, he went well. He crushed, went over with like 5 Colossus and like crushed DDRChamp's army. He was lacking some Vikings, you know, and also was just a little bit down upgrade-wise as well. So we'll see what they pull out in this game. I'm kind of thinking, you know, Frost is a little bit of a bigger map, but we do have Tinfoilhat with a very early scout here, and that's telling me, hey, it's a 4-gate. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw another 4-gate on Frost, which is a little bit weird. You know, it's a bigger map, but they are close spawning positions, so the big map doesn't matter as much as it normally would. Yeah, he's gonna come up here, so he's not here. I really want to see a game where like DDRChamp just like flies his base over here, and then Tinfoilhat scouts them all for the 4-gate, and he's like, I don't know where you are. That would be the best. I'm gonna see the scouts meeting up here. They're just saying hi. So we'll see if the 4-gate is. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty big option right now with how early the scout is. You know, I forget if it was before pylon or not, but if it was before pylon, that's like you're 4-gating. If it was after pylon, that's kind of normal. So we'll see what he does. Let's see, DDRChamp, once again, yeah, is one for the 1 barracks into refinery, like he's done every game. It looks like he's going to expand here. So, just playing his normal style, you know. DDRChamp, I don't think he's as comfortable with like a lot of different play styles, but you know, he does his one build that works. And, you know, that's a very valid strategy. PC professionals like Polt do that. You know, he's kind of got his same style that he does every game, and it works, you know. That's why he wins tournaments, and he's the man. But Tinfoilhat, he's shown a little bit more diversity in his builds, and although I'm thinking we're probably going to see a 4-gate, although the Pro did get taken out, and he hasn't sent another one across. So, unless this guy, no, he's not going to go. He's thinking about it. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, so he could send this guy out for another 4-gate, but I'm not sure if he's gonna go for that. You know, oh, Stargate! I didn't even see it. I thought it was another gateway. So yeah, we're gonna see Stargate. This is a pretty good map for this to go on, but he's got to deny the scout. And right now, these zealots are not in the best place to do that. They should be up a little bit more in the ramp. But I think, is DDRChamp gonna see this? No, I don't think he saw it. Oh, no, he didn't see it. And that's a big tell. But you gotta start producing this, you know, pretty soon. I think he's waiting for Oracle, which is he needs a little bit more gas. But yeah, I think he's gonna go with Oracle. I think this could be very, you know, very effective. You know, there's no Marines down here. There's no missile turret. There's an engineering bay. I think DDRChamp's gonna try for this +1 in stim timing that he's. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, he's gotta lower that depot, or else he's gonna lose a lot of mining time here. That's a little bit glitchy kind of thing too. But yeah, we'll see if this Oracle gets work done. You know, I think it will, especially if it attacks early. You know, if he waits a little bit to attack with this, which I don't think he will, but if he does, then that's less time for DDRChamp to react. And already this is hurting. You know, this is hurting big time. You have what, 6 SUVs doing nothing right now because the supply depot was raised. Oh no, okay. Does he see him? Yeah, he sees them. I think he sees them. Does he see the rest? Get the rest. No. Yeah, DDRChamp still got a couple SCVs just chilling down there. Could hit F1 and get those, find those guys. But let's see how much this Oracle gets done. He should be able to get some work done. Yeah, 1 SCV down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just 5. That's pretty good. No, I could even get one of these guys. 6, 7, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, 8 SCVs is already makes this Oracle very cost effective. Even getting a mule, this has done so much already, and that really hurts. DDRChamp went for this double bunker here. He probably thought it might be a 4-gate, but no, it was an Oracle, and that Oracle was very good. Very good for DDRChamp. Could even start producing, Phoenixes or something else out of this Stargate. Otherwise, you see a lot of pros, they go Stargate right into a Robo because they're afraid of cloaked units. But we're actually going to see Twilight Council and a Forge coming up. But he's going to have to hold this first, and this is scary, Army supply-wise, 25 to 26. But I think most of that is in the Oracle, and, there's no others. Mothership Corps, but it's way out of position. Do we have, we don't have Stim done yet, though. And he's got to wait for Stim done before he moves in. He should not move in without Stim, but he's going to go for it. So we'll see how well this pans out. Mothership Core is down, see if he photon overcharges, which he should do. Should photon overcharge or warp in or something. He's got 2 sentries here that are missing out in the fight, but it doesn't matter. The Zealots cleaned up in the end because DDRChamp did not kite back with the Zealots. That's how you beat Zealots. You have to kite against them. You can't let them just get close. And this Oracle could have came in and killed, a bunch more. It could even clean up these couple Marines here, but it might even get taken out. If it gets taken out, that's a big loss for Tinfoilhat. But he's going to get a couple more, yep, and then it goes down. But, it's still very cost-effective Oracle. Who's mining on this base? The answer is nobody. And, yeah, let's see how many, 36 to 20 in the worker count. So, Tinfoilhat, he is definitely in the lead as far as this is concerned. Double Robo coming down. And once again, where's the gas? There's no gas here. And if you're going to, there's a gas, good job. But yeah, if you're going to go double Robo, you have the Twilight Council for upgrades. For the +2 upgrades that are going to come down. I would even get Charge off this, because Charge with a Zealot Heavy Army here is pretty good. But once again, there's another small force coming over. Army supply-wise, 20 to 23. DDRChamp is really trying to get some damage done for all the workers that he's lost. And being supply capped doesn't help right now. But especially only going into factory now. His +2 upgrades are gonna be so late because his factory is so late. But what's gonna happen? It's trying to target down the sentries. Really, you should be hiding back here instead of the sentries, because at this level, I doubt sentries are gonna do the force fields correctly. Especially with only 2, I don't even know that's enough to go across, to block them out. But 1 or 2 force fields can still help out a little bit. But yeah, this is looking pretty bad for DDRChamp. He's down in overall supply, but he's keeping Tinfoilhat down in supply too. He's not letting him get up to this really big army. But with double Immortals queued up, we'll see what Tinfoilhat does next. He should get some more gateways here. If he's only on 4. But on 2 bases, you should probably have up to 6 or 7, just to keep this money down. Because this money, look, that's not good. You don't want to have more than 500 minerals at any time. Obviously, there's obviously a couple exceptions to that. Like if you're Zerg and you're supply capped, and you want to remax quickly as soon as your army dies, you want to have that bank, but at this stage of the game, you really don't. And he's got to put down a couple more gateways if he hopes to get this down. And, I think you should also look toward the 3rd base, because, DDRChamp, he's going for the 3rd base, and this is going to give him an economic lead if Tinfoilhat doesn't move out and stop it. But, I don't know. It's still looking pretty bad for DDRChamp. He's supply capped right now. which is never good. He's got stuff queued up. He doesn't have combat shield or concussive shells though, and those are two upgrades you're really going to want, especially if these, sorry, not the middle of the map, that's nowhere. If these zealots get charged, and they do have charge, so when they have charge, you really want those concussive shells so you can slow them down. And we don't have that or combat shields, and that's a big upgrade as well for just keeping your Marines alive, allowing them to stim a little bit more efficiently, and just fight better. Honestly, it's a really good upgrade to get. Most people get it before 2-2. You know, most people get it. I don't know if it's before 1-1 that most people will get it, but you know, it's definitely about that time, and it's definitely late right now. But we'll see. I feel like Tinfoilhat is taking this a little bit too safe. You know, both these players, why does nobody have this watchtower? You know, somebody should have this, either one of them. And I don't know if DDRChamp has been scanning or if Tinfoilhat has been scanning. Let's just check that. DDRChamp, what does he know? He knows 2 robos, so he should expect Colossus, and yeah, he's going into the double Viking production, which is smart. He's got 2 starports down, obviously. So he scouted correctly. Let's see, Tinfoilhat, does he know what's going on? He sees the army, that's always good. He sees the 3rd base, that's the biggest tell. So he knows that he's got to do some damage or get a 3rd himself here soon. And I guess when he's doing the same thing as last time, he's just going to go up to like 5 Colossus, which is what happened last time, with the Thermal Lance, 1-1 coming up, and then he's going to go for it. So we'll see if that works. I would even like to see another Oracle come out, maybe just for the scouting info. But we'll see if that happens. Yeah, so both these players playing it pretty safe. DDRChamp, I would say, you know, at this point, especially on 3 bases. If you're on 3 bases, this amount of barracks is not enough. You want, you know, 5 to 7 barracks at this point, at least 5. You know, you want 5 on 2 bases, but you're on 3, so I would say you want 7 barracks, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of money, and then it's just going to queue up all the way through here. But if you have that extra little bit amount of production, all those queued up units can be produced at the same time, and that's really useful, especially after an engagement when you need that supply to defend a counterattack potentially. And also getting these rally points correct would be a little bit better, because if something came in right now, you know, those Vikings and medevacs are not there, you know, for the battle, and that's always a little bit dangerous, you know. But at least he's you know, good position with the starports, at least, are preventing, you know, a warp prism from coming in here. And I would like to see that on both sides, you know, just a little bit more harass for both sides, because, you know, what's in the main base defending? Nothing. Over here we have this wall of Vikings, which is good, but nothing on the 3rd base. This is kind of a strange 3rd as well, since it's closer to both of them doing it, closer to the opponent, but this is a really late for Tinfoilhat. So he's got to move out. You know, he's got a lot of zealots, and that's going to be good, especially against someone that doesn't kite very well. But obviously, you don't really want to run into this either, because you have half a wall here separating the zealots from the units, which is never good. But let's say that they take a fight over on this side or in the middle of the map, you could lure these guys out, especially if you attack the 3rd. If you attack this 3rd, you know, they have to move out here, and that's when you're going to take a favorable engagement. And this is good. Getting this map efficient is nice. Let's see, Tinfoilhat, he's almost maxed out. He's got to be looking to get a fight soon. You know, he might be waiting for his upgrades to finish here, but honestly, the fight's going to come to him a little bit before that. And we'll see what happens. You know, DDRChamp, he's got the Vikings this time, but will he target fire those Colossus down, you know, and kite away from these zealots? Because if he just stands on the ground, you know, it doesn't matter how many Vikings he has, this amount of zealots is going to kill you. You're going to have to kite. And that's going to be the telling point in this upcoming engagement. So we'll see, just now 2 more barracks coming down. This is too late. You know, you should have gotten this a while ago. You want a little bit more production there in the background. But at least he's doing it now when he's moving out. He's checking that 3rd base. He's going to go up and check this other 3rd base, and this is a good move. You're forcing Tinfoilhat to move out of this. This is like death wall right now. And you might even snipe. Is he gonna snipe the? No, he's gonna move back. Well, let's see what happens. You know, he's standing still though. That's a little bit too dangerous for me. But you know, 2 Colossus down already. The third one's gonna gain target fire. Good. The ground army's done. You know, he's gonna clean up the Colossus, but like I said, you know, the Colossus is almost killing his army. It's these zealots, you know, without any ghost to get rid of their shields. You know, they're at 2-3-2 against 2-2 army of DDRChamp. These Vikings landing now, but it's not gonna save this base. You know, it's not gonna save DDRChamp this game. I think he's, you know, it's not looking very good for him right now. Let's just say he's, you know, 4 Immortals and a very heavy gateway army that's very well upgraded against, you know, what's the army supply right now? 86 to 60. And most of that is in medevacs, which isn't really going to help that much. You know, he's got a good bunker, 2 bunkers up, but he's going to have to pull SCVs if he wants to hold this. And I don't know if he will. I don't know if he's going to hold this. Vikings do land. They soak up some damage, but with 4 Immortals, I think Tinfoilhat is going to clean this up. He's going to come in here and take out everything. You know, this is DDRChamp's plan. And there's the GG. So we're going to go on to a 4th game here shortly.